would really like to say that we are really delighted to have Washington Apple as a partner. I see a lot of synergies in terms of what they represent and what we represent. For a team which has been winning, we are very focused on winning, and also we want to emphasize again and again healthy lifestyle is extremely important, because only in a healthy body a healthy mind resides. Besides that, also, I keep on saying this, that cricket in this country represents the diversity of this country. It's an extremely democratic game. Right from people from born in Mumbai to the non-Mofussil towns of India, you have all kind of players who have not even seen a train before. They represent India today. So we hope that this synergy, what we have forged together, is translated down the ground, and people see both of us, Chennai Super Kings as well as Washington Apples, for the values we share, which is fitness, health. Thank you very much.
Firstly, I think it's great to be associated with Washington Apples. I don't know if this happened before, a sporting team getting associated with a fruit. But yeah, basically I'm a fruit lover, and apple is top priority. I hope there are lots of apples lying around the dressing room, like you said, for us to eat. And yeah, I'm really happy to be associated with CSK and with Washington Apples, and hope it's a long journey ahead. Thank you.
I'd just like to say the brand of IPL and Chennai Super Kings is that big that someone from America wants to come down and have an association with us. I'm just very proud to be a part of the Chennai Super Kings team, and I'd just like to say I'm not a fruit lover like Badri here. In fact, I just hate apples. I cannot believe I'm being associated with Washington Apples. My mom and me had a laugh yesterday, but that's how it goes. In fact, when people eat apples at home, I move away. That's how bad I am. So I think I'll be having a few good problems, I guess, in the dressing room this year, but I'd like to take that. Thank you.
We go by the crop year, which is a September to August crop year. So the 2010-11 crop year, we sent about 3.5 million, about 70,000 tons of apples, which is quite small if you take the overall consumption in India, but it's still 3,500 containers. That's a lot of apples. They all come in refrigerated containers. We get different varieties into India. We dominated by one variety, Red Delicious, but we do get 3-4 other varieties fairly commonly during the year. I would say over the past 10 years, we average over 20% every year. But whenever you deal with a perishable good like an apple, you're at the mercy of nature. So it's a function of what your crop is like, what the sizes are like, what the a different variety can have different production, the sizes. So certain markets like certain sizes. We average over 20%, but in a given year it could be 40, in a given year it could be only 10. But we do grow every year. We ship Washington, as of 3 years ago, ships all 52 weeks in the year into India. There's not that many markets that do that. So it's a very important market. And another good part to it is it's a very premium market. Relatively speaking, high quality fruit comes into the Indian market. So it's a very well respected market for our shippers. It's a very highly regarded and well valued market.
And the apples do look so fresh, just like out of the garden. So is it because of the wax coating, and has it anything to do with the health problems?
The freshness, I would like to emphasize, it starts from the apple itself on the tree. So we have the nature, we have the water, we have the temperature, we have the soil, which makes the apple really good. And more importantly, we have the cultural practices, the horticultural practices to grow a really, really good apple. Been growing apples for over 100 years, so really know how to grow a very, very good apple. Then comes the technology of how to harvest it, how to keep it cool, and how to make it travel the distance that it travels. It's going to be on a boat for more than 30 days, but the trick is to keep it as fresh as you can, so that you can have the crunchiest, the juiciest, and the tastiest apple that you can eat. And that's what Washington is known for around the world. That, they will get an apple which is as close to fresh picked off the tree. I mean, that's what we challenge. That's the challenge we always face. That it needs to be crunchy, juicy, absolutely fresh off the tree. The wax coating, it's an edible wax coating which is approved not just by Government of India but around the world. It's a composition of different natural products which is coated on. Basically what it does is it reduces the respiration. By reducing the respiration and a combination of keeping the temperature very, very low, close to zero, you are retarding the delay, because naturally every fruit is a living organism which breathes. So by controlling the respiration and keeping the temperature low, you prevent decay. So that's all it does. So you can wash it off or you don't need to wash it off. It's 100% edible. I eat it like that. Most people I know eat it like that. People have a question, but it's up to people how they want it. They can wash it, they can eat it right off. It doesn't matter. Even, in fact, I got to tell you, even this little sticker on here, edible. I don't eat it myself personally, but I'm saying by mistake, a small bit goes in your mouth, you don't need to throw up to get it out. It's no problem at all. Even those are all edible grade.